Hey guys, welcome into Tech Chat. And this is Casey with Chris and Casey. Today, the topic is computers and why are they so dadblame important these days? Now, this is a good question because not many people stop to think about how important they are. They basically run the world today. And if we didn't have them, the world would be a much slower place. Computers are essentially a box that does things for you. The first computers, as you may know, were the size of an entire room, and they held about 8 kilobytes or less. So if you know what that means, that is an absolute crap ton of difference from that to this. So when you stop to think about computers, they're just machines that run off of yes or no. And let me explain that a little bit. Computers boil down to ones and zeros. So 1 meaning on, 0 meaning off. And that's pretty universal. You may not realize it, but on a coffee pot or any power switch, you see the line and then the circle. That's not a line and a circle, that is a 1 and 0. And when you have the weird symbol with the 1 and then the 0 around it, they're kind of combined. That's still 1 and 0, they're just combined. And that's what it turns down to. Computers are very logical. And they do exactly, well, they're logical and not logical in a way. They do exactly what you tell them and nothing more. You know, that's why it's so hard to program, because you can't think like a human. You've got to think like a machine that only does things step by step, one thing at a time. Let me give an example. If you were programming a script to find the highest number in a sequence, if you told a human to do that, they would look at the numbers, skim through it, and the highest number that they saw would be the highest number. You may even double check it. Keep that number in mind and double check it. In a way, we do it the same way like computers, we just don't think of it. A computer would say, here's a step by step. The first number is the highest number, that's what it assumes. Then they take the second number. It asks itself, is it higher or lower than the first number? If the second number is higher, then that's the new highest number. If it is lower than the first number, still the highest number, then it's going to move on to the third number. And it's going to do the same process as that, and it's going to do that until it gets to the end of the numbers. And then, I mean, it seems simple, right? If you did that, you'd only have to check once, but it seems like it would take a little bit longer. But that's honestly what humans do, we just don't think about it. So why does all this that I'm telling you have to do anything with why computers are so important to us? And my answer to that is, they do things that we can't. I know I just said that they think like us at the most basic level that we can understand, but that's the thing. You write out a code once, you've got that code once, and you never have to do it again. That's why they're so important. And basically that was the reasoning behind the first computer, a thing to do math for you, to play around with, just do things for you. And then people started using it for entertainment, and that's when DOS got kind of interesting. They would make pictures out of characters, they would make games with it, and DOS was very complicated to get used to, so you had to know how to work the system. So if you've never used DOS, I recommend finding a DOS emulator, and it's interesting. Just go play around with that a little bit. But anyway, back on topic to the entertainment side. When computers got the traditional like Windows, it was even easier. See, they went from having a command prompt type DOS based system to where you have to type in all your commands and basically be a programmer, to a visual interface. What you want is what you click on, and that really just took everything off. All of a sudden you could have pictures on a computer, You could have visual games instead of just characters that look like a game. And you could do all these things with it, and people started creating, and now we're here to where we are today. We've got Windows 10, it looks great, everything's crisp. We've got huge screens, HD televisions. We don't have a use for, well, for the most part, we don't really need to buy a PlayStation or Xbox anymore because the gaming computers nowadays are so good. I keep a PlayStation because I'm such a fan of it though, but you can play games on it. You can talk to each other through a camera and microphone, which you don't think of it much today, but that is just awesome to think about, that you can just talk to anywhere, any time in the world, and they can see you and communicate with you. That is awesome. We're more connected than ever through social media, and that scares me a little bit because social media is so opinion based now. It's like if you don't agree with the leader of the platform, they're gonna censor you, and you all know what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna go into that too much. That's where we're at today, guys. They literally do just about everything for us. Even your smartphone is a computer. It communicates. You use it for pictures, video, you play games on it, anything you want. They are a handheld computer, and some people don't think of it like that. Everything you do today, guys, is with a computer of some sort. Even the newer cars have computers in them. A GPS is classified as a computer. Everything. Self-checkout at Walmart, calls on your smartphone, making YouTube videos, everything. You almost cannot do anything without a computer nowadays. Obviously, you can go outside and do something, but technology has advanced so much. They have AI now, which is scary to think about, I think. I don't know. Give me your opinion on AI. I want to know that. It's a pretty interesting topic to think about. But anyway, let me wrap it up, guys. That's where we're at today. Computers do basically everything for us today. They make our lives simpler when they're not messing up and crashing. And they're advancing us in the world. They're giving us new technology. It's building on itself. So guys, thank you so much for joining me for Tech Chat. Follow us on Twitter. That's at Chris and Casey. And I will see you next time, guys. I hope you watched this video and enjoyed it and maybe learned something. Maybe brought you to a new realization on something. And I will see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching.